Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the White House. Welcome to the White House.
Hmm? Hmm? Hello? Hello? Good morning? Good morning, Dornians? Hello? Ba, ba, ba. Is my eye not deceiving? Who knows? Who knows? What doth those eyes perceive? What doth thou eyes perceive? Oh. She just woke up. Actually, I woke up. Let's see. 13 plus 15. Whatever that is. Math. I woke up math ago. That's how long I woke up. For long ago I woke up. You think I'm gonna wake up any earlier than that? You want me to wake up at 5 a.m.? No, thank you. No, thank you. Even I have limits as a morning person. And I probably still sound the same, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I would not wake up. Howdy, howdy! Howdy, dowdy, dowdy, do. Howdy, dowdy, hinger, dinger. Yum, yum. Not to mention, I always have to make sure that I get Plamo days, especially. I have to prepare the scenes ahead of time because they often crash on OBS, as it did today. I went to go fix up the camera and it crashed. Yippee! You wake up earlier if you just skip sleep. Something tells me that that's not quite right in either sense. Howdy dowdy hinger. I mean, they both start with HD. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see, where is it?
Yo, buddy.
Buddy, where is it?
Still alive?
There it is. Is it really? Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. Is it really waking up if you haven't slept? We'll be here a bit before appointment.
Is this the famous Zaku that came from the Tamashii Nation's shop in Akihabara?
Is it? I'm actually not sure. You are not the only one who has given me a Zaku. I have been given multiples. So I just grabbed whatever one was on top. I legitimately don't remember. I will imagine it is the one I gave for my own headcanon. Build all of them? No, thank you. You guys did a fantastic job in raising tons of money for Plamo Weekender, I believe. If I was paying attention correctly. We broke the record. I wasn't mid-yan. Nope. Roanoke-san! Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in. Hello. What were you doing? You were also miniaturing and modeling. Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. I'm Tsukimi B. Dorney. I'm a jellyfish mechanic VTuber. I like mecha and retro games and plastic models. That's me. Today we're building a kit that I hate the most because chat reached this reward goal when we were raising money for charity. Bum. I don't know if we reached 20k. I don't think that was the goal to beat last year. But yeah, we got like 18k or something. Bum. I don't know if I'll be around for the rest of the stream, so I must do this. Must you? Must you? What must you? What kit are you building? Here. Also, thank you, Blink Green Apple and Roanoke-san. Thank you both for the follows. Okay. This is what we're building today. MS-05B Zaku I. I hate it with all of my heart. It's not the kid necessarily, it's this boy. This looks like a human. Where are his pipes? Why are his pipes gone? This is why he is frequently sacrificed and destroyed and killed, because he's ugly. Uggo. Uggo. Yeah, it's a dude cosplaying as a Zaku.
Yo, buddy.
Absolutely.
Still alive.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the
A
White House.
Zaku one? Lucky I can't find one. I apologize. It must be all of the Dornians buying them up and trying to give them to me. That's my fault. That's my bad. That's absolutely my bad. I prefer Zuda myself. Anything, literally anything. He's got no pipes. What's the point? Zaku's look cool because of the pipes. They look cool because of the pipes. Where are the pipes? Where are the pipes? What's even the point? Why even be alive? Ugh. And you say best color combination, and while I do agree, this is a nice shade of green, and this is a nice shade of like gray blue. That's not presented in this kit. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. No, that is a pretty nice. That's like blue. All right, I'll give it that. The blue gray looks nice. Doesn't need pipes to be cool. I don't know about that.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, let me get the plastic. I did not dare touch this kit outside of today. I did not dare. But. That's a win to the Zaku one. How? Where? What? Speaking of kits, I recently built an EG Build Strike Exceed Galaxy Gundam. Is that the newest EG? Is that the newest EG? Oh, that reminds me. I'm so scared. That they're gonna announce the final G Gundam kit, and I'm gonna be at work and I'm gonna forget my password for P Bandai. This is an intrinsic fear I've been having, and I'm gonna miss the pre-order. I'm like, I keep like double checking what my password is. Give me the tequila, Bandai! What is it? Gundam Planet, when they were on for the charity thing, he was talking about it and how like everybody wants the tequila, but only because it's a joke. Like the people that do want it, but then like there's a lot of people that just talk about it because it's a joke. and that the sales probably wouldn't equal to what is like the hubbub around it, which makes me sad. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if a similar thing happened to oh gosh, the kid from Gunsword, Eldora 5. What was it? That applies for every G Gundam suit. Every one to where everyone just wants it because it's a silly little guy. Like Windmill, Tequila, basically any of the non-main suits. I mean, that's why they're putting the Shuffle Alliance on P Bandai, because they can charge us on ridiculous amounts. I'll take a new Noble Gundam too. Ooh, that I would take. That I would absolutely take. About Neo Nepal Gun. I don't even remember what that looks like. Honestly, we never hear anything about G Gundam again because y'all need some new meme material. The pasta is sale. I don't think you can really expect the Gundam community to come up with new memes unless we get a new series. Like that's just asking for too much. I still make jokes, and the rest of the community does, about burgers for 0080. Okay. Once let's look at the what community what community is it? I can't think of it. Full Metal Alchemist. You all know the joke. You know the exact joke I'm thinking about. Communities don't just get rid of jokes, okay? The only way that the joke would die is if they did actually make it. That's the only way you're getting rid of that joke. But careful what you wish for. I could groan about it until the end of time if it meant keeping it alive in your mind. What? Communities simply do not get rid of jokes unless they are ended. Unless the butt of the joke is ended. That is the only way it stops. Look at it. Look at how weird he looks. This is just a dude. There's actually giants. There are actually giants in the Gundam universe, and this is their armor. Look at this guy. He's going up against the Gundam with his bare fist. No one told him Bro was the main character. No, but no one told him that Bro, that the guy he was going up against was the main character. Because he's way more base than you. Hold on, wait, I have power. Hold on. Choto. Oh, wait, no! Oh my god, I hate when this happens. Sorry, Pixel! I'll undo that. Dun, dun, dun. I think this should work. Yeah, wrong Dorn.
Angel Dorney Baden Lily here.
There we go.
Pretend this is a good Dorneying redeem. Got a job for you, 391.
I'm not 391. Corrupt Pixel is alive again. And we have decimated the correct Dornian. Bum, bum, bum. I can't believe Tsukimi hates me and muted me! Nah, you're good. You're good. Even the booklet already is bad. How do you see this is if anyone's ever asks about this one? Yeah. About why Gunpla booklets are bad. So they
Devil Dorney Altison here.
This is how
Pretend
they happen.
that was a soul cannon sacrifice.
So you open it up. You don't have one. You open it up again. You still don't have one. You have to open it up all the way. Why even make it look like a booklet? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, I hate that. I got used to it. I mean, I've gotten used to it in the sense that I'll do it and not stop building. I've not gotten used to it in the sense that I will always complain about it. They've actually gotten better in some builds. Some of their kits, they realized that there's probably dumb people that don't look at the numbers and they just start building because it's like, oh, it's the first picture that shows up, and then they're like, wait, what? Huh? So they had to start making it so that people would open it up and see the first parts to build. This thing is neat. You should build an MG. Yeah, I thought someone had said that there wasn't an MG, but then someone earlier in chat was saying that they have an MG of this. I feel so bad for you. That's like, you know, you guys want to understand how it feels for people to be like, I like Zaku ones. You want to know what's comparable? When someone says, I play League of Legends. It's the same feeling. Okay, so this is A1. This is A2. Bum, 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 bum. Zakimi played League of Legends. I have actually played League of Legends once. This is actually true. I played it once in college because all my friends were, and I was like, well, maybe I can join them. Maybe. Wait, there's two A's. They don't say which one I'm supposed to use. Oh, this is a cursed kit already. Unless, and maybe because it's older. Because they have, guys, they have the runners labeled as A1 and A2 and like B1 and B2. But this does not call for it. The instruction manual does not call for A1 or A2, it just calls for A. Bum bum. You know, I've been waiting to build a new kit lately, but I don't want us too pricey or complicated. Maybe, oh, Pokepla are pretty fun. Did you forget already? Wait, forget what? I'm very forgetful. I probably did. I've never seen this had angles on this model before. I didn't know how to. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy model.
Devil Dorney the Clueless Wanderer here. Fine, since few people asked me in DMS and I got mad again. I rage quitted Dornians and VTuber fanbase because Tsukimi B. Dorney played LOL. You happy now? I trusted her to be reasonable person, but when she decided to stream it felt like a betrayal and I don't want to see her again.
Literally talked about the MD Anpumu. Yeah, I remember we were talking about, and I guess I had missed the comments that said there was one. I remember when we were talking about it not being a thing, but maybe I'm remembering the perfect grade discussion. Because that definitely doesn't exist. That definitely does not exist. You cheat me for myself video? I'm sorry, it ran out of time. I also need to update it so it can also have a braid. Because I think it has a braid. I think it has a braid. Bum, bum, bum. Like, I had a new coworker, and I forget what forced him, what made him feel like he could say this, but he said that he played League of Legends, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry for your loss. 39? Maybe it's on the other end. So, Kimi no brain confirmed? Always has been. Always has been. Okay, so... The braid on your model is so pretty. It is, right? Can I like move this a bit this way? Yes. Why would he say that? I don't know. He's brave. That's why. Oh, we need both of these? Okay. I hope your Oshi plays League of Legends. Terrifying. It could actually be happening. Especially if they go corpo. Because I feel like for corpo VTubing, like there's only so many games that you instantly have access to playing, like that are just completely agreed upon, that are okay to play. And League is one of them. Like if you ever wonder why so many VTubers play like League of Legends, or I don't think does anybody play Apex anymore? Apex I feel like is dead. It's probably not, but it feels like that. All those like hero shooters, Minecraft, like any of those, they are like instantly okayed somehow. Or someone has played it before, so it's been okayed. And so everyone's like, alright, perfect. They get dragged by their gym mates inevitably. It's true. It's true. Okay, so we got both of those. We need B4. B4 what? Oh? This must not be B. This is A. Are you B? You are B. Yeah, but Apex is no longer a common thing. It's been taken over by the literal hero shooter. Superhero shooter. What's it called? That one. That I feel like is the new Apex for VTubers. And there's a lot more friend swap affectionate, I feel like. Rivals! There we go. Yeah, there's still Valorant that goes on, but I feel like you see more Marvel Rivals. Like, Valorant's just kind of hanging on. It's just kind of being its own thing. Looks like it. Well, that's a good thing, because I am. Well, I mean, I'm a mechanic in training, you know. So we're trying. I'm glad it comes across. Okay, so we need a... Oh. You're never gonna believe this. Wait, we got a surprise for you! Not even Marble would get me to okay that kind of game. Or to play that kind of game. Yeah. I mean, PvP for the most part. The only reason, like, robots are getting me to play Mecha Break. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I can't be a Mecha Break streamer. I know 2 people who you can watch if you're looking for a Mecha Break. But yeah, it's not gonna be me. I can't do it! PCD. Bum. Her gender? Mechanic. It's true. It's so true. Oh, what the heck is that? What is this C part? What's this tiny C part? Until I heard the sleeper Mecha Break. Yeah, originally, I don't know if you guys constantly lurk the Discord. We weren't originally actually supposed to play Mecha Break this week until it was brought up that it was coming out. I completely forgot it. I completely forgot. We'll play the game that we were planning, and I was planning to play it this week, next week. And then I originally scheduled it for today, and it was like, wait, time, because I was like, yeah, it's coming out July 1st. And then I remembered I've been seeing all the information for NA, so July 1st is not July 1st with me. Because I was gonna play it like now, but it doesn't come out until like 1 p.m. here, and it is currently 6 a.m. Bum. Yeah. So we're playing it tomorrow. So Mecha Break with Dwarves? Maybe. I guess we can start off though with... Wait, can we? Do we know if that's allowed? Are they gonna put anything on that? Are they gonna put any like restrictions for like how much you have to play? I think private lobby is available right away. Oh, that's nice. That's good to know. Tomorrow would, at the very least, just be with Dornians. At the very least. Let's see. Oh, I see. That's what I'm looking for. The true question, you guys, would be how early can we get the mechanic stuff? That's the real question we need answered. How early is the mechanic gear available? Remember to make an Asian account for Asian server account Dornians. I probably gotta make both. Dumb that you need multiple accounts. Imagine if they fix that, but I doubt that. Not fixed it, because it's not a problem. Imagine if they decided not to do that. But alas. You can skip the whole intro, like the whole part that you have to play. Even the playable bits.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Oh, I totally forgot to do good Thornings. I said I was gonna do something and then do Thornings and then I completely forgot! Okay, ahem! Good. Thorning. Rex, good Thorning. Vaso, good Thorning. Sango, good Thorning. D10, good Thorning. Baleen, good Thorning. Tachikoma, good Thorning. Wander, good Thorning. Haku, good Thorning. Cloud Force, good Thorning. Elmeth, good Thorning. Pixel, good Thorning. 5, Ulink, good Thorning. Thomas, good Thorning. Altisan, good Thorning. Zionic, good Thorning. Lily, good Thorning. Good Thorning.
Welcome to the White House.
Good Thorning Basha. Hello, friends. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, is this the kit I think it is? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Unless they lied to us. I feel like if anything, it would just have been like...
Devil Dorney breaking Basha here.
They didn't tell the
Truly
whole
the Tsukimi stream of all time.
Is it though? Is it though? Yeah, guys, this is just Big Zam. What do you... Why is everyone getting so excited? This is RG Big Zam. Oh. Is that why you guys are so excited? Because you didn't even know that this existed? Well, I've got the ins. I know how to get all the goods. Actually, I applied, what is it? You know how they're opening the Gunpla Museum, basically? I applied, guys. Maybe all of my failures on Gunpla RNG has been for this moment. Maybe I've been building up my karma so I can get into this. Maybe. Getting that would be so hype. It would be. It would also be a trip. I'd have to travel. I haven't traveled for just like traveling purposes in forever. Like I've traveled to go see family. But like just traveling
Devil
to travel.
Dorney the clueless wanderer
It's been a
here.
while.
Sorry all your karma is being used to get a free Switch too.
I wouldn't mind that either. But also that's not specifically for P Bandai. I have failed in all of my P Bandai lotteries. They can at least give me this one, right? Apply for what? There's a Gunpla Museum that's opening up soon. I think in like September, I believe. And it's not... You can't just go and buy a ticket. You have to apply via lottery to get a ticket. And so I applied. I do remember though that they were like, what is it? There was someone that put out article that was like, foreigners can't even apply. Actually, no, they correctly said tourists cannot apply. Before it's even open, and it's true, actually. I saw some people get upset about it, but it's true. Because they can't, because you need to have a P Bandai account, which means that you need a Japanese address and a Japanese payment method. So you really can't if you're a tourist, unfortunately. Until who knows how much later. At least you won't have to fight other tourists. Put them up. We'll fight them all! Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Get pretty. Get pretty. Why is that not going away? Because this is a bad, ugly kit. Come on! Not to mention P Bandai Japan is geo-locked anyway. Yeah. I always forget. Like, I try sometimes to send P Bandai links to friends. And they're like, I can't see this. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't have to be a Japanese citizen, because I'm not a Japanese citizen, and I definitely was able to apply. Yeah, I doubt they'll let me stream, but I'm hoping they'll at least let me film stuff. If I get in, that is. I want to see the custom Plamo kit they mentioned. Same. I'm really curious how... Because I know it's definitely going to be a thing, but like how different are they going to make them from each other? Blazing catfish, what's up? What? It didn't used to be. Yeah, I think they made it geo-locked once they started getting P Bandais elsewhere. They're like, no, you can only buy from your location only. You get to choose between Zaku 1, 2, and 3 heads. I don't think so. I think you're lying. I think you're a big fat liar. I think your pants are on fire and your plants are for hire. So you can customize the size of parts, which doesn't make sense. I'm gonna laugh if it's like, it doesn't actually give you the Plamo, but it gives you like, just a picture. Or like a building guide, like you don't actually make the gunpla. Or it's like, it's just a runner. And so then they have like allocated sizes for like each piece. But they don't actually like fit together or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Because if they only have like certain amount of parts, or like they only have one kit that you can choose from essentially, and then they give like, they have different sizes for that one kit, and it's not that many molds. They could theoretically get away with that. So this goes here. I don't know how this goes. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to put these on here. First, there we go. That's why they looked wrong. Pre-mold inner frame with paper armor. They just might. They just very well might. Oh, I didn't pick out a PC part. Okay. I think that goes on top. That goes over here. Yeah, that looks better. Raid! Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, friend. How's it going? And thank you, Darkside, for the follow. Welcome in. For making a silly kid. Where does this go? Oh, wait, that goes in the... Oh! I did not cut out a piece. I did not cut out many pieces. Water break! I can do that. I got the water. Ahem! 3, 2, 1. Ah. Geo-quaxed! Yeah, you think you're in the wrong timeline? No, you're just in the wrong place on Earth. I need K, PCK. Oh, we need the backside. We need this backside. Where's my Tuesday? Man, guys. Last night, I was like, oh man, it's my Tuesday, but we don't have any machu. That's okay. At least I still have Kamen Rider Kyobi. Kyobi means Tuesday. So I get home. I get everything ready to watch Kamen Rider Kuga. And then I look on the like TV schedule. And there's no Kamen Rider Kuga. There's just baseball. There was just baseball where my Kamen Rider Kuga should have been. Not even at 8 p.m. on a Tuesday can we escape the pain that is sports ball taking over our Kamen Rider shows. We can never escape! At least it was still Gabby Sunday. True, but Kamen Rider Kuga. Kamen Rider Kuga. Also, Pacha, good morning. Welcome in. I can't. They already took my Tuesday from me. How could they take Kuga? Baseball is cool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All sports ball is the same. In the fact that they should not take the place of my superhero time.
Devil Dorney breaking Basha here. Today in baseball. Wait, what's that? Ajito with a steel chair.
Ajito! Ajito! No fear, no pain. Also, okay, so if you guys have seen Kamen Rider Kuga, there's an enemy called the... Oh, what are they called? Like the I had this name and then it escaped me. What are they called? Rangi! There we go! And whenever they appear on screen, they're just talking nonsense. They've got their own language. And so there'll literally be like 2 minutes of them just like looking at each other intently and being like, and you're just like, yeah, sure. Not subtitled, has nothing Then I missed an episode last week because I was streaming. It had subtitles. And I come to find out that in the initial airing of Kamen Rider Kuga, they did the same. They did not subtitle anything that the Grongi were saying. But in the follow-up, everything past that has been... Welcome, Raiders! They've subbed it every time afterwards, except for this re-airing. Welcome, Raiders! Also, Parma, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, your Dornian. What were you up to? Although, if you need to get to sleep, who are you building now? Unfortunately, I can't even find the cover because this thing stinks. I dislike the Zaku one, but chat raised enough money for charity, so I have to build it. I have to. You were reading some gaming magazines? Oh, that's so cool. It's always so fun to look at old magazines. Always. I have a couple of anime ones. What? Thank goodness! Thank goodness for the community members, for Yuno's community members. You are celebrating your 2nd anniversary! Congrats! Yippee! That's a perfect way to celebrate. You go through old gaming magazines since you play all the retro games. Oh, that's such a good idea. Smart! Look at how smart Yuno is! Sasuga Ojo-sama. Sasuga! Also, Hida-san, good morning. So yeah, so we're building this old as heck kit. This is older than even the oldest Dornians. Don't let them correct you. If they try and correct you, don't let them. Bum, 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 bum. 120 IQ move it is. It absolutely is. Night raid! Welcome in, friends. Oh wait, I need to make sure this is facing the correct way. How old are the oldest Dornians? That's a good question. We never force anyone to give their age, so it has to be given willingly. I never ask because I'm afraid. And people will feel like, oh, I have to say my age now. No, you never have to say your age. Wait, where does this go? Ha! We just assume that most Dornians are retro, unless stated otherwise. But for, I forgot to say this, for Yuno or any of anyone who came with Yuno, if you guys need to get out of here, if you need to go sleep, if you need to go eat, if you need to do any of that stuff, feel free to peace out. 18 female California. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Quick, talk to her. She must be cool. She lives in California. Imagine HG revive of the Zaku 1. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Oh, tiny pieces. Retro is just a polite way of saying old. Yeah, but it sounds cooler too. It's not only polite, it sounds cooler. Where does this go? In here? Alright, we kind of have a chest, not entirely. PG Zaku 1 when? Never. Never. Have we gotten of the PGs that we've gotten in like the last 10 years? Have any of them been non-Gundams? I don't actually remember because I don't pay attention to PG releases because they're expensive. But I was never cool. If you become retro, then you are cool. Retro is cool. Boom, 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 boom. What you building today? Zaku I. We are building Zaku I. HG, he's an old boy. He is retro. I don't think he's that retro though. I don't think he's actually that retro. Fools will say never. Enlightened when Bandai. Enlightened will say Bandai says never. And 20. I mean, Bandai understands that. I don't think many people would buy that. Bandai understands that that probably wouldn't sell that well. They probably have a hard enough time selling like regular PGs to like the masses. Cause like yeah, they're gonna sell them to the hardcore builders, but selling PGs in general is just very difficult. So if they don't make it like a super cool suit, no one's gonna buy it. And as we all know, Zaku I is not a super cool suit. I feel like I gotta go look at PG releases in the last 10 years to see if there's any non-Gundams. Because in my mind, no. In my mind, it has always been Gundams except for like the PG Zaku II. Oh, B. It took a surprisingly long time for RG Shining. Is that the one that's coming out soon or the one that already came out? I forget. E6. There it is. What does it? There is no E. This is too old of a kit to have that many runners. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 runners. And they have A1 and A2 and B1 and B2. Actually, wait, no, there should be 5. Is there no B2? They just named it B1. I think that is what it is. Yep. We have A1, A2, B1, and then C. Okay. Was there supposed to be a B2? Was there? E10! These nuts! I see what you're going for. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give you a 6 out of 10. Bum bum. Mum-a-dum. Getting us all pizzas. Also, one thing, I think because this is used, we don't have stickers. We do not have stickers. Yeah, RG Shining is the one that just came out. Okay, okay. It kind of makes sense why they would take so long to get to that, because they released the other one, right? That doesn't surprise me at all. I'm actually more surprised that we got it. The Bandai seems like the kind of group that would be like, well, we gave you guys one, why do you want the other one? What do you mean you want the upgrade? You miss every shot you don't take. And I hit a 6. I mean, it's better. 6 is better than 0. No stickers, we riot! That is a crazy sentence. Would the LuKremBo community actually riot? If they were supposed to have stickers in the kit, but they were left out. Would this actually happen? Alright. Oh gosh. Actually, can I put this on here to make it easier? Better than B10. Isn't there a fictional boy band that people are talking about that starts with B that came from like the Red Panda movie? Aren't they? Isn't that happening? I could have sworn I saw people talking about that. Get some aftermarket water slide decals for Zaku I. Is that actually a thing that people... Oh, it's 4-town. Okay, I was thinking it was B something, but no, it was the number that I was remembering. They actually make water decals for HGUC I. I feel like no one would do that. Wait. Ooh. Yeah, it's really funny that there's like fictional boy bands are currently at odds, but not actually because only one's winning. Because that new Netflix movie came out about the K-pop stars, K-pop demon hunters or something like that. The Saja boys! Yeah. People are like, who would win? Them or 4-town? And like... it feels like it's so funny seeing K-pop just... Like everyone, even K-pop lovers are like, no, of course 4-town would win. It's so funny. K-pop Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's kind of a cool concept. From what I've seen, it looks like they really put a lot of thought into like everything, like going down to even the name. Not gonna lie, Soda Pop is a bop. I need to. I've heard it. It did not stick with my brain, but that doesn't mean I think it's bad. It just did not stick with my brain. Probably use like generic Xeon sets, but we need one because the sticker is like the eye. Like I need the sticker that has the eye, so it can't be super generic. I need the Zaku I eye. Do you have a painting kit? I have acrylic markers. Korean friend and I are just happy they did the big-eyed tiger spirit. Oh yeah, that thing is cute. I wouldn't be surprised if that gets a plushie eventually. I feel like that's what the masses want, and I feel like that's something they could accommodate eventually. Boom, 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 boom. The movie was fantastic, such a breath of fresh air. Old paintings of tigers in Korean lore had these very eerie eyes that look spooky. It does look, I've seen a clip of when it appears, and like it does look spooky, and then it acts like a cat, and it's adorable. The way your model's eyes look, they remind me of a character from the anime. Do you mean the heterochromia? The heterophobia? Such beautiful heterophobia eyes. I have not watched that show. Cause isekai! It's not even like I hate isekai, it's just it doesn't... The premise has to be real interesting for me to be like, wow, I want to watch this. And most aren't. Most really aren't. KZLC, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Did you know that Tsukimi made me? I made you? Did I build you? Are you a robot? Vasu? Vasu? Oh, made us stare into our eyes. Because they are symmetrical. I was just telling you the truth. If someone tells you that water is wet, do you overthink it? No. You just accept it as truth. I just tell you the truth. You are the one who decides to get caught up on it. Yeah, not every isekai is as good as Down by the Rails. See, the problem is, I can't count those. They are isekai. However, that is geared towards me because they're mecha. Like, I feel like I can't count those. Because that's just being unfair. Like, yeah, the reason why I watched them was because of mecha. We have to place them in a separate isekai category. They're the ones that automatically get a watch because they have mecha. I don't think everybody wants that, which is fine. They're wrong, but it's fine. I just saw a video about the debate of water is wet. Is it because it's like water makes things wet, so it itself is not wet? I feel like I've heard that before. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yo, buddy. Still alive.
Damn, good morning, welcome in. Knights and Magic had that generic. Yeah, that's actually a good one because I watched Knights and Magic, and then I didn't finish it because I lost interest. They got me to watch it because there was mecha, okay? They got me with the premise and then they lost me. Glad you're finally making peak Gundam. I don't know about that one. What food is considered heavy? It's 1 ton! For some reason, the way I said that made me think it's one Guantanamo Bay. gonna start a stream early because of peak build sarcasm voice. Wait, we started a stream late even. Because OBS crashed once. What? The Cinematic was good, but the anime didn't go far. Yeah, that seems like the kind of... That's the one other thing about a lot of recent isekais. They're based on light novels. And the light novels go on for like double-digit volumes. So the likelihood of you getting to like the really good juicy story bits is really slim. Wait, there was a joke? No. You're with friends. We like puns here. We're pun approving. Wham 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 wham. Mr. Kimi Lee Dorney is building her favorite mobile suit. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to go in the other way. What's longer? The length of time an isekai runs for, or the title of said isekai? I have the answer, but it's not funny. We put this on top. Oh wait, it's not fitting. Ah, maybe it goes this way? Ah! There we go. Oh! That is because... God, I hope this doesn't crash stream. Because I was using this for Puma Woo. Please don't crash stream, please, please. Yay! Bum bum bum. Nice-oo! I once submitted 10 puns to a local joke competition. I really thought that there was that many. Sure, one was sure to be a winner. Sadly, no pun intended. What's that? What are we? We got a +2 in chat. You're winning. You are winning. Can't wait for the Knights and Magic Rider new work to be released officially. Has a long name though. Tired old man living in seclusion. Becomes Her Majesty this Queen's sword. The former knight returns as the kingdom's top knight for his daughter's sake. Wait, no mecha? What's the point? What's the point? Bum bum bum. Hope everyone checks out my next light novel. I finally wrote a hit novel with an anime adaptation, but season 1 only reached the middle of book 2. That totally seems like it could be. It is mecha. Okay. See, it's not even, light novels are not even doing their job anymore. They're supposed to accurately describe what is happening. They're supposed to give you a summary of what is happening, and it didn't. It didn't tell me that there was mecha. Maybe they have a mecha on the front image, on the front page, maybe. Because that's why the titles are so long. Because they are supposed to be basically they are a one-sentence summary. One sentence. Of the book so that people can make their decisions. Because of how books are laid out in bookstores in Japan, they're actually laid out like flat. Like they have a bunch of them like set up like on shelves and like stacked up like that, but then below that they have like little raised up tables next to them in every single row, like for the most part. And they have the books like flat so that you can see the cover of all of the new releases. And you could see like the title and everything, so then people will just like browse by and they'll be like, oh, that's some nice art. Oh, that's what it's about. Okay, and they'll just pick it up and buy it. Like, novel titles are too short these days. Are they? We need longer ones. Gotta assume the general masses won't even touch the book to turn it on the other thing also, which like it was originally for how I described, but if you think about it now, buying books online, like you can't turn it around. You have to scroll down to the summary. Like it's almost easier just to read the title and look at the picture. Like Japan kind of made a 4D chess move with this. Hey Tsukimi, how goes the build? We're going really slow. We're going really slow. Cause I didn't have a chance to prep parts because I didn't want to touch the box. Yeah, that's because it is the HGUC I's torso. Unfortunately. Oh, okay, it's head time. We need B20. This is B, right? Yeah. Oh, his head's actually pretty big. What? What? Hello? Oh gosh, wait. Yes, I totally said that wrong. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Oh wait, that's a cool raid message. Oh, Chloe, the ray of sunshine. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. You were also modeling. What were you modeling? What were you miniature and modeling? I can't, guys. We are getting so many lovely raids with this stupid Zaku I build. Is this karma? Is this how karma works, you guys? I finally give in to the Zaku I build, and I'm blessed. I'm blessed with raids. Wrapping up my model Warhammer 40 Dread. Oh, nice. Painting a dying guy in a metal box. One of the new Saturday, yeah. If you need people to talk about, which I doubt you do, but if you need more people to talk about 40K, we got some fans in here. I don't know, dying guy in a metal box though seems pretty cool. It seems pretty cool. Is there lore for Tsukimi hating Zaku I? I just dislike this design. I just dislike its design. It looks silly. It looks like a Martian. You've been blessed by the Mono Eye gods, but there's better Mono Eye kits. There is better Mono Eye kits. But this time it's the old Forge world, Vernable Black Templar Dreadnought. Like the goof. Oh, the goof is a good boy. He's a good goofy boy. He's a good goofy boy. Oh wait, we need C. We need C20 and 7. Alex Dragon, thank you for the follow. 40k dreadnoughts are the mechas that are piloted by dead soldiers too good to let die, so they put a coffin into the cockpit. It's kind of cool. You gotta do what you gotta do as an authoritarian community, right? Right? Just don't let people die. It's like recently I was thinking about like how could we make mega stories even more depressing? What if every mecha fight made the pilot like jump through time? So it's like they have to defend their city, but the city and everyone they love, but every time they fight to defend the city and everyone they love, like years pass by, and it just like keeps going up and up. So like maybe the first time it's only like a few days pass by, and then like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. We're slowly after the final fight.
Welcome to the White
After the
House.
final fight, the main characters left in a world that they technically had already saved, but no one is there to greet them, to cheer them for the final battle. Well, after all, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. No, not if you don't write it like that. You have to go into cryo sleep after. No, you'd have to make everyone, because time's going forward. So like you're fighting, and then when you come back from the fight, like 10 days have passed. You go to the next fight, you come back, and like a year has passed. You fight again, 2 years have passed. You fight again, 10 years have passed. You are still the same age, so essentially, yeah, you cryo sleep for each fight. Kinda got busted like the last episode, right? Yeah, only the final part. I needed to be like a slow realization. Like the first, like it's just it increases. So like the first time, maybe it's only a couple seconds, so like nobody notices. Like it's kind of like a Bokurano towards a slow reveal as to what's actually happening. Eventually, you're so far in the future, the town you're fighting to save only remembers you as a hated bringer of destruction. and then you have to fight again. It'd be such a cool concept. It'd be depressing. Unless it's like at the very end, when you come back from your final fight. Like the one that truly stops and saves everything. Either it's like the end of Gunbuster, or it's a lot more solemn in the fact that like there isn't anyone, but there's like a memorial or something that's like in memory. Like the only thing that remains on Earth is like in memory of our hero. Isn't that kind of what Voices of a Distant Star was about? Voices of a Distant Star was, once again, just the pains of long-distance relationships. Like, yeah, there was a time difference and age difference, but that was more just about long-distance relationships, because that's, like, all that guy does. But at that point, that's all he did. I do like that, though. I do like that movie. Short film? How long is that? How long is Voices of a Distant Star? Please read The Forever War by Joe Haldeman. Is it what we're describing, or is it Is this proof that even in the far future there is war? Abandoned reason, no, only war. No! It's only okay, yeah, so it's a short film. Is that everything? No, we need more glue. We need 19, 22, 25, 26. Are you describing but with spaceships? But see, we see it a lot with spaceships because they're actually like that's just a thing with space flight kind of thing. Like what? There was even was it one of those video game shorts? They did that kind of thing where it was like the father that was chasing after his daughter, and his daughter was like obviously much younger than him. But then because of they traveled around time, they were like different ages. Like that's a thing that happens a lot because time travel, or not time travel, but like the space flight messes with timing. But I'm talking about like the mech is on Earth. The mech is on Earth. It doesn't seem like it's traveling through time or anything. It doesn't travel anywhere actually. It's standing where it is, and it just happens to go through time. And like let's say this is an anime. For the first like 3 or 4 episodes, no, for the first 2 episodes you wouldn't really notice. Like maybe it would be like seconds, minutes that pass by. And then eventually, it's like the 3rd episode, it's like an hour passes by, and MC realizes like, okay, something's going on. Is it the old Zaku one? No, this is... I do have an older one than this. I Okay, we got 19, I think we need 22. Is it all these? Yes. Excuse me, I'm not expecting it to be so big, but it is. It's actually quite big. Oh. Oh. We all go through time, and that's how space-time works. I'm a time traveler! Watch me go from one second to the next. Did you see it? Did you see it? I'm pretty cool like that, you guys. Can she do this chat? Or can I do what? What? Yeah, so that's why the MC wouldn't notice, because it's like he's basically going at the same speed as the world outside of his mech. But then it starts speed inside of like the fight area that he's in changes. Like I feel like to make it the most obvious, we would have to put the fights would have to take place in like some think Star Driver location. It wouldn't be as, it would be like overlaid on the real world. SSG, space jellyfish. No wonder she's immortal. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, wow. Oh god, wait, it would actually be really cool because okay, sorry. I'm still thinking about it. Okay, so then because the fights are happening in like the same area, but time is like moving during those. So like what people can't see them fighting, okay? They can't see like MC in his mech and the alien or like whatever the enemy is. They can't see the enemy fighting. And so all they see is like destruction happening, but they just consider it like natural disasters or something. Bum, 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 bum. Need to write this down and make a light novel. Alright, getting on it. Right now, definitely real. Like a pocket dimension that still interacts with the real world? Yeah. It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Da, 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 da. Guys, I think we can go places with this idea. I'm gonna go far, Dornians. I'm gonna make the light novel just for all of you. I'll get some sick art too. But the question is, what should we call it? Because we can't actually give away... We can't give away the twist, you know, immediately. We can't call it... I fought in my mech and 20 years passed by. That would give it away too easily.
Da Dorny.
Devil Dorny baiting Lily
thank
here.
you for the
Episode
follow.
1. Before the pilot realizes the time dilation, the battle leaves behind a crater. Final episode. The battle takes place over a huge future metropolis that was built inside the crater.
Yeah. Cinematic parallels. We call it wait a second. We can't just steal that name. You can give away the plot, it just has to be in a super long... Yeah, no, that's what we're talking about, creating a light novel. But we can't give away, like, the plot. So I guess really what it comes down to is there actually needs to be another plot that's not just a plot twist. You know, that makes sense. I guess that is a part of writing. You can't have the plot twist be the only plot. Darn. See, guys, this is why I can't write.
Hey, buddy.
Solo mecha leveling? Isn't solo leveling just like... I mean, obviously there's more to it, but is it not just... like dungeon crawling with extras? Did you fall asleep watching Razafon? Razafon is different. I remember that being described to me as like, well, you see, there's like different races, and then there's like a blue blood alien, but then it turns out that someone we know is actually a blue blood alien. I somehow went into that. without...
Hello Tsukino, hope you're well. Also I need to make an official request for the government to turn off the sun, cause it's too
True.
hot outside when I'm working.
Actually, it's not. Come to Japan! It's not sunny, but it's still hot. Does that work? I stole a high-speed mega to save my town, but I did not expect the consequences. Dun dun dun! Gotta go fast. Could you? Oh my god! Wait! We could create that absolutely disgusting like disconnect between the opening and the actual going ons of each episode, where the opening is like gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go faster, 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 go, and then like actually going fast is the worst thing possible for MC. Summer is OP this year. It is. It is way too hot. It's way too hot. Also, we have good warnings to say. Okay, got that one. Hi, Gunner. Good morning. Coleman, good morning. Kamadoma, good morning. Davena, good morning. Sonic X! And that is the quintessential. That's not even for kids, I don't believe.
I've mostly lived in dry areas, so humidity might just kill me. But I won't lie, I may be willing to take the risk.
Yeah, but it's like the devil you know beats the devil you don't kind of situation. Like, yeah, you might think that dry heat is bad, but then if you don't know wet heat, humid heat, you might just die. What? I think someone described it as like when we were on the what's it called? The kid's not coming to me. Game show. Someone described it as like butter, like walking through butter. I feel like that's a very apt description. Julian, for a second, I thought you meant like summer anime. I don't know why my brain instantly put anime in there in that sentence. I was looking over summer anime and it's like there's not much that I was interested in. Dry heat is fine actually. I'm okay with dry heat. It's easier to escape the heat with dry heat, whereas humid heat, you can't escape. You really can't escape. C 87 right now. Ooh. Someone go look up Tokyo weather. I was so mad. I looked at the weather for yesterday. It did not say it would rain at night, and then it rained at night. So I had to run through the rain home. Not cool. Like a wet bulb temperature. They're legit very scared. Wet bulb. Like, I think there's only 2 things this summer that I'm interested in watching. One of them being City. I think, right? That's coming out this summer. Am I crazy? And then, Takopi. Because depression. You know. Just depression things. It is 87 degrees in California, humidity, and I'm dying. 110 in Arizona, and I'm fine. Yeah, as long as you don't have to, like, stand out in it. Dry heat, if you have to do excessive, any excessive movements in wet or dry heat, I'm not feeling it. But if it's just, like, existing, yeah, dry heat all the way. Wet bulb is when the humidity level gets high enough that sweating no longer works to cool you down. Oh yeah, I guess that is what sweating's for. Which Zaku are you building right now? HG, not the super old one. But like not the new Origin ones either? everyone check out my upcoming light novel. I checked the weather before going to work, but I still got caught in a rainstorm. That took me to another world. Another world? I've experienced what I feel like could be the greatest start to a light novel in where I was on a train and it like shook a bunch while I was on it. I don't know, maybe the driver was bad, but it was so bad that I lost balance while I was holding on to like the little hook above, and I just like fell seated into the lap of the guy that was in front of me. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna die now. I'm just gonna die now. But that is how you start a light novel. That's exactly the perfect start to a light novel, guys. And thus, a romance blossom, except it didn't. Because I skedaddled out of there the second I could. I die, Fuku. I think this isekai might get big someday. I'm telling you guys, no more isekai! No more. No more. No, mama. No, mama. It should have been us! Should it have been? Should it have been Dornians? I'm not so sure about that. That's a meat cute? What's a meat cute? The fact that you capitalize it makes me think that it's like a doll or something. What? Okay. Okay. Ah! Don't worry, that's not dangerous. I did that on purpose. To show safety. Yeah. Yeah. Technically, guess that true! True! I've been told that I am not the person you want to be sitting on your lap because it hurts. As butt too bony. A meet cute is when two people meet and it's cute. Could be IRL, could be a plot. Huh. Is this like in the literary world? Is this a thing? Meet cute. Meet cute. I think just because how it's phrased, I can't get the idea that it's not M-E-E-T, that it's M-E-A-T. Like, it's a meat. So I immediately go to the produce. Or not the produce, but the grocery store item. It's a meat. So it comes out on the 6th! Nice! Okay, so it is summer. Alright, then I have 2 things to watch this summer. Perfect. Not that I finished things from last season. I'm a bit behind. You have a spot to store all of your magical plastic rice sprinkles?
Hey, buddy.
Omega Atmaga Dorny! Oh, yeah. Wait, when is... God, I keep forgetting. I know it's this month. Is it the 12th? What day is that? 12th. Man, I wonder if I can go... I don't know where I'm gonna have to go for that. You're not a mecha... It's not out. It doesn't open until 1 p.m. It is currently almost 8 a.m. There's so much anime I need to catch up on, but college keeps me too busy. Oh, yeah. How dare there be life responsibilities foisted onto us. I was just saying if Sakimi was going to sell her soul to it, tomorrow we're playing it. But it's PvP. It's PvP only game. We're gonna play it because other people want to see me play it, and that's about all. That's about all. Leviathan is the one that's based on the novel, right? And I did want to read that. It's based on like a novel series. I am excited about that one. Make or Break movement is really fun, but sadly not very competitive, nor tactical. I'm so interested to see how long it lasts, because they are pumping money into that thing. Holy heck. Hopefully they do a single player mode and maybe I'll pick it up. Yeah, like I saw that they were giving away, they're like, you can use this character for... Or you can like sortie with this character, and it's like a full-on character they like have fleshed out with a voice actress, and like she's got her own, I don't know, like charm appeal to her. But I don't care because there's no story with her. How am I supposed to care about these characters if they don't give me any story to go with them? Just play until you're banned for poor sportsmanship. It wasn't poor sportsmanship, it was because I was bad at playing. I was demoted social credits because I was so bad at playing. At least sportsmanship would have made sense. IBO and Witcher Mercury are also getting their own starter decks. I just want the miniatures. That's all I care about. G-Quacks? Wait, G-Quacks is taking over which one? But miniatures are coming with the cards. That's the only one thing. That's the only thing I care about. IBO and G-Quacks. Okay. Is there another indie mecha game that's been making rounds recently? There's been a trailer. Oh, there's so many. I don't know which one. So there's supposed to be an eye here. You know what? He can be soulless. I can fix it if I really have to, but he can be soulless for now. Tsukimi custom. And he has no soul. Let's see. I think it's been time enough. Yeah, Break Arts 3. That was another game to where I was like, maybe we'll play that during June, but we just did not have time. Okay, so we put this on first. Somehow. Mr. Mercury started like a share with 007 or 0079. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Oh, wait. Wait, you can make this up. I didn't realize that these were optional. Perfect. He gets a horn. Me to Pass to the Future? I've never even heard of it. Was it Mecha? Look at how soulless he is, you guys. Secret level got me so hooked on Armored Core, but I'm broke and don't have the time! Did you play Armored Core 6 or did you start from like the other ones? Where is its eye? Gone. Dead. It's dead. We're just creating a corpse right now. We're just making a corpse. That's cool that you got into Armored Core from secret level though. Doing its job. Thanks, Keanu Reeves. Thanks, Keanu! Oh, you haven't played a single one yet? Oh, you got it. You gotta. Does 6 go on sale ever? You can play if you have PlayStation 4 or 5, you can play the first one. Bum, 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 bum. 6 is too popular. It isn't on sale. No! The summer sale! How could you let us down? How could you do it? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, they want us to make the shield for some reason. Even though we haven't made the arms. Silly! There you go. The Gundam game would be nicer, but Armored Core is not. Well, because the Gundam games, they are making like new solo player Gundam games, which is so sad. But it is the reality that we live in right now. They just don't want to give us new solo player Gundam games. They're like, we gotta hop on that sick newfangled kids thing where everyone's playing multiplayer games. At the bounce now, the high school have fun, but they can't. I will not. I will not. GB4, yes, but isn't that like a year or two ago? And see, that's a remake. I'm talking about new, like new. Hey. This is A, this is B. Oh. Down a mecha break? Yes. Yes, I did. If you check the schedule, you can see when we're playing it. About to be a year ago, yeah. And that's still just like, that wasn't even like story. It barely had a story. I am thankful for it, but that's definitely more gameplay than anything. I feel like they just don't want to make story games anymore. Like they don't want to put any of their thought processes into stories for the games. Like their games are 100% for gameplay and nothing else. Were Zaku shields blue? Am I crazy? They have an SD mobile Gundam game recently. We don't count the mobile game. That's still that's not multiplayer, but that's still its own like not story based. It's a gacha game. It's a gacha game. It doesn't count. Make a game 8th MS team style would be hype. They'll never do that. They will definitely never do that. 26. There it is. Bum, bum, bum. They'll leave us in the cold. I don't know. We just haven't had anything similar to like the likes of Mobile Suit Gundam versus Zeta Gundam. Like, you know, where they think outside the box for how the story goes. Glad Urgent is getting an adaptation. I know they said that we're getting it. And technically we did eventually get the game, but like, I think we looked it up and it's been like 2 or 3 years since they made the announcement for the anime. Not story-based? You mean not story-based? No! Why play video games if... Why play video games if not for story? Can we count SD battle lines? We can. Kind of. They do at least think outside of the box for that. A little bit. In terms of like how characters interact with each other, why all of this is like why all of it's happening. They like half counts. They full counts, but I'm only half counting it because I didn't like it. Does Dorney come to love Zaku? No. Why would building it make me like it anymore? Wah! I dislike it for its overall design. Building it will not change that fact. But yes, we are building Zaku 1. Padorva, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. You're a Dornian now. You can't escape. It's all over for you. Zaku 4 life! I would take a Zaku 4 over this. I feel like as you, the higher up in numbers you get, the chunkier the Zaku 2s become, or the Zakus become. And I would take that. I would absolutely take that. Les Bunny Curtain! Thank you so much for the... Whoa, welcome in. Bum, 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 bum. I actually do like the head of the Zaku 1 more. At the parts of Zaku 2 and it'd be perfection. The head is where I do have my biggest problem with the Zaku 1. Its head just looks like a guy in a helmet. It's so wrong. Center strip just does it for you. Center strip? This? Do you see through Hathaway, like the era of chunky MSs? Oh no! Maybe they were getting started at the end of Zeta because The O. The O is quite chunky. Well, not chunky, definitely large in stature. Queble? Kubele? That's definitely a large kit. Oh, this thing? Wait, that makes no sense. Actually, wait, does the Zaku have that as well as Zaku 2? I can't remember. Can the sensor see past that strip? Why would you put it? It just blocks your vision. Hey! Leroy, good morning. Also, Blue Gecko, good morning. I forgot to say that. And Eric Cosplays, good morning. Welcome in, friends. Hello. Happy Zaku. It's not Zaku one day. That's March 9th. The day that they released Zaku Miku. If I see they're giving out, or not giving out, but they're gonna have a gacha machine for the Zaku. It's the Zigok Miku figures. I would put a singular 500 yen in there because they're all cute. There's no losing with that. So you just need to put in one and then bam, you're done. Like usually when it comes to those things, it's like, oh, there's like one I want. There's a singular one I want, or there's like 2 or 3, and somehow you put in money and you get the exact ones you don't want. But with the Zigok Mikus, all of them are cute. Actually, I think there is a Zaku Miku in there as well. They're so cute, all of them. Like, you can't lose, even if you put money in. Can I get some encouragement to finish your G-Class cosplay? You can do it! Just discovered Gunpla today. Is it sacrilegious in the community to kit bash? No, it's quite the opposite. People love kit bashing. That's usually seen as like higher level stuff. So if you get into that instantly, you are instantly leveling up yourself. Gunpla wa jiyuu da! Be free. Be free with your Gunpla. Only those who respect the true freedom of Gunpla can ever be the highest ranking of Gunpla builders, a Meijin. Ooh. I just think it's wild that Meijin is actually a thing. Like, it's not just like a concept that they created for the anime. It's actually like there is a Gunpla Meijin. Then you guys are AX. Oh, I can't wait to see people taking pictures of you. We're gonna be like, we know that person! Right, so this goes here. Up. Gunpla is freedom, then casually debuts a super robot in the series. It is freedom. That it's flexing its freedom. Uh-oh. Oh, I see remains. Ew. Ew, leftover plastic, gross. Nying. Alright. I think that's as good as it. Is it? Someone go check images. Is this actually blue? I don't remember. I mean, I don't look at Zaku ones all that often. I didn't remember that the shield was blue. I guess it helps to differentiate between like the colors and everything. I can cut out pieces for the arms at least. I think we'll have to unfortunately continue this next week. Unfortunately. I'll try. I will try to cut out pieces. I cannot guarantee anything. Because I still have not quite figured out how much time I have and how much I can get done in a day after I work. I'm still figuring that out, Dornians. Work-life balance, Destiny. Destiny! It's A 37. Was it over here? That would explain it. Oops. Yes. I feel like these pieces aren't supposed to be blue, and it's because they aren't. Because for some reason, A1 is blue and A2 is gray. Yep, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. There we go. Yona! Hello! Welcome in! How was your stream? It's exciting to see you getting back to streaming. Welcome in! Would you like some of my bento? Wait, this is not. Would you guys eat my bentos if you saw them on anywhere? I think I posted them as many places as I could. Would you guys eat my bentos? Bento, yes, please. Heck yeah. I'm curious, honestly, for myself, how long I can keep up bento. How is the building going? Pretty good. I hate this design. Look how ugly this thing is. Look at, like, we've made him soulless because he's just that ugly. But the Dornians raised enough on charity, so I have to build it. I have to. They look good. Heck yeah. But I'm very curious as to how long I'm going to be able to keep up the gunpla, or not the gunpla, the bento building process before I get tired and I just start like buying everything. Well, actually, wait, let's see. What was Yona up to? What was Yona up to? Ah, Zenless Zero Zone Zero. Z. I saw your schedule and it's like all it's all gacha games. Is your wallet gonna be okay, Yona? $41.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
Legit had to delete it because of that. Oh my gosh. How could you? All of the husbands and waifus that are waiting for you. As a good morning and welcome in. Hello, hello. Taking my TBD charm. In and out and oh, excited. Oh my gosh, yeah, wait, that's right. Oh, Eric mentioned AX and I didn't even realize that like AX is like starting like tomorrow soon. Take as many pictures as you can. Feel free to post them in Discord or you can use what is it, Dorny Pilled. If you want to post them on social medias. The Supreme Lude G, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Bum bum bum. Okay, so we got 37, 41. We need 42. Bum bum. Bum bum. I can't. That basically means I'm going to AX, you guys. If you take my charm with you, oh man, that means I get in and out too. Oh! Oh! Oh, I missed in and out. I did not eat in and out last time I went home. I ate so many other foods, which were probably just as good, but still.
Hey, buddy.
As a blue good Dorny. You're supposed to go to Universals, but there's not enough time. Yeah, that's there's so much to do in SoCal. Otherwise, I dangled Tsukimi over the. Wait a second. Wait, I don't know how. Man, I'd be so scared to do that. Just like, what if I dropped it? What if dropped? What then? Oh, okay, I think I got. Wait, 35. There you go. Tsukimi doing a fan meet? No, if you take my charm around with you anywhere in the world, then I technically am there. I am there. So that means because Tsukimi charm is going to AX, I am technically going to AX. You see? You see the logic? It's genius. Yeah, no, getting a meet and greet at AX is far more difficult than other places. I've been offered meet and greets at other conventions. However, I've yet to been offered one for US-based conventions. So cute! This guy? You call this guy cute? Mosobox, they're doing most of the ones I know AX. No, it's okay because I've turned down all the meet and greets. Not because they're not in the US, but because the one time I was getting close to doing a meet and greet. Like I had soft said yes. I feel really bad for this. I had soft said yes I would, and then as the date grew closer, the idea of doing it made me feel like I wanted to throw up, so I bowed out. Cause I can't talk to people one-on-one yet. I need a tiny Tsukimi telling me not to buy a figure. That would not be realistic. Every time I go with shopping with my friends, I am there by their side, telling them buy it. Also, Sonata315, thank you for the follow. My local Gunpla store is doing a build together. Should I go? Yes, you should go. Dude, being a newbie at those kind of things is actually the best, because if I know Gunpla builders and I feel like I do. They love to tell people any sort of advice. They love to tell people how to build in both the positive and negative way. So if you're like, hi guys, I'm not sure exactly what to do, but I love building Gunpla, they'll be like, ooh! Oh boy! They will absolutely be there for you. And see, that's also a great thing because then you have like the easy, like, you can talk about how you got into Gunpla. You can talk about like if you've already built a kit, then like your first one because it's fresh in your brain. You are so ready. You have so many conversation points that you can go through. You can be like, what tips do you guys have for a new builder? 7, that's what I'm looking for. Oh no, they won't critique. See, that's the thing. People only critique if you're like old builder. And even then, I feel like they only do that in the safety of anonymity online. They'll be like, get a load of these dubs. Like they would quote retweet a picture or like send it. I feel like I've never actually seen people in the wild. Wait, once. I've seen it once, but that guy was racist. Only one time have I seen in the wild someone actually critique nubs. And like I said, that guy was racist, so his opinion doesn't even matter. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. I used to build before, but a VTuber inspired me to say, dude, oh my gosh, if you name drop me at a Gunpla building thing, oh, I will be forever in your debt. If there's anywhere to name drop me, a Gunpla building event, community event is the place to do it. Gunpla Cafe. There's Gunpla bars actually in Japan. I still have yet to go. I should though. I should try and take pictures. Like, cause you know how you can keep like alcohol on, what is it? You can like keep alcohol at a bar. At, like certain bars, like if you go to a lot, they'll keep it on. I forget what it's called. Well, for this Gunpla bar, you keep your Gunpla there, so that every time you come back, you can just start building it again. You are adorable. I am. I guess it's better than thinking this guy is. That is far better than that. Okay, let's see. More A's. 18, 19. Oh, they're right here. Hey, yeah. What are you guys laughing at? What are you laughing at? You guys should all be name dropping me. For these laughs, you must name drop me now at your local Gunpla community events. Please, thank you. It is now a requirement. You're now legally obligated. Gunpla Bandit, well, we were... They do Plastic Model Weekender, so... We've been in the same events. I don't think they ship to Japan, though. So they might not be aware of me in that sense. Well, I don't like Gunpla. That's even better. You go to a Gunpla community event, you'd be like, I'm not really into Gunpla, but I do know a VTuber that's really into them. And then you just dodge the question of when they ask, like, why are you here? Just don't answer that one. Don't answer that one. I learned to build Gunpla from my shisho, Tsukimi. That's me. Gundam Planet and Gundam Kitchen are the close kitchen? There's a Gundam Kitchen? Where you could know? What? I do think it'd be really funny if, like, they had another Gundam cafe, but it was more like a Gunpla cafe. So, like, with every order, you'd get, like, a Gunpla. And then you can build it there, which means it would probably have to be, like, EGs. But that would still be a really funny thing. Or maybe they put, like, a time limit. And that's how they get around it. So, like, they serve you your food, and then you get a knife and a fork and spoon or whatever you need for that food. And then they also give you nippers or something. Yeah, a build and eat kind of place. Always thought about bringing a kid to a local cafe. I feel like, depending on the cafe, I feel like some wouldn't mind. As long as you're not bringing, like, you know, an MG, a real grade, like an HG. Keep it to HGs at the least. Make the food yourself? No. You make the Gunpla yourself, and then they serve you food. And it could be like real easy stuff. Like they're currently only making food for like their Gunpla cafe pop-up, like car. What is it? Streetcar food. So they can make stuff like that. Unicorn, Gundam, hot dog. What's other? Like easy, like sandwiches. Mom. It had that concept. See, they can just steal from that. It's so easy, and yet they won't. And yet they took away the Gunpla Cafe, or the Gundam Cafe. Latte art. Oh, they definitely they do that. I'm just still shocked. I'm still in shock, guys, that they got rid of all of them. Like, I understand downsizing. All of it? Everything gone? Use condiments as panda. That is up to you, but there definitely would not be the intended usage of them. Dang, this sounds more like Initial D than Ridge Racer. I feel like using a condiment as a panel liner would get really messy and would invite ants. There's some Toho-esque stuff in the beginning. It's kind of going everywhere. This song, it's got it all. It's got it all, Dornians. Entry grade log Gundam? What's that? I will say the buff on these is actually really nice. they buff surprisingly well. It's like the same as using like your finger or nail to kind of buff out. They buff like the same. It's very nice. Trying to get, I believe it's 1144. This is just a regular HG. Then let me clean up this piece. Then I'll grab the box. It does feel really big though. I don't know, like the head feels bigger than I thought it would be. But I'm pretty sure it's 1144. Metaverse, to put it bluntly, in this show, it was created by modifying entry grade RX. So did you custom, or did they actually make an entry grade of it? Why does it have the commander's antenna? Because it came with it. And I thought that'd be really funny to put on. Commanders Zaku I. It is truly intended to die. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like in battle you should not show who's like the top rank. That never seems like a good idea. It's like, that's who you'd go after, right? Wait, where is the... I don't know. Oh, it has potentially no scale. That might explain it. Let's see what scale it is. Oh no, okay, it's a 144. Bam, bam, bam. Said HG, yeah, because it's older, not like super old, but it's older, so who knows what they could have done in the past. I thought Gundam build metaverse is hated for basically focusing too much on selling the new line of Gunpla and not enough wasn't it only like, it was like a short OVA, right? Like it only had a couple episodes. I feel like it's not hated so much as no one really paid attention to it. Like there's just not much to talk about. Want to get the HG Psycho 2? It'll come into your hands eventually. One day you shall find it! And you shall buy it. Like in my eyes, Metaverse got the same approval as Gundam Build Fighters battle log. Like those are like the same vibes. Like just nobody really cared about them. Can't get more. My storage is starting to look like shower is important. Then build! You gotta build and then bam, your problem's gone. Ooh! Unless you mean that all the build kits are taking up space. In which case, I can sympathize. Empathize? I always forget which one is the one to where you have the same... You've faced similar trials. Nothing is as old as the Elmith I bought this weekend. Is that the one that we built? The one that we built a while back that comes with, oh, Gilgugi? I just wanted to build, but I don't know where to start. Go look up, like, Witch from Mercury kits. Or G-Quax kits. And G-Quax is not how you would spell it. It's G-Q-U-X. And if any of those look cool, you can buy any of them. You can safely buy any of those kits and you would totally be fine. Because I feel like just if you want to get into Gunpla, the most important thing is building something you think looks cool. Because that's the only problem I have with entry grade, is that they do not have a huge selection yet. So like it's really easy to be like, I don't like any of these. I really don't like any of these, and you don't want to build them, but everyone's like, build them because they're the easiest. Like, HGs are pretty buildable for any competent adult. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. True, but you don't need tools. But I might get destroyed because of this, but if you're just testing out, you can just use scissors. It won't get you the perfect cut, but it's not as illegal as people want you to think. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I definitely want to build an epic mecha. Heck yeah. The only tool if you want to buy something would be this. Get nippers. This would be the only thing. You can get them super cheap as well. Nail clippers, I feel like, are too difficult. You don't have like you can get right up next to it you can like get flush to the pieces with scissors, but with nail clippers it's a lot harder to not hit what you're like trying. Like there's no way that you'd be able to get like that piece out. So nail clippers just doesn't make sense to me for that purpose. It's not that I think they're bad, it's just like how? How? Like, I feel like unless you're ripping out the piece and then using nail clippers. That's the only way I can see it. These toenail clippers, those weren't for toenails. Those were for all nails. Because the blade is curved. True! Yeah, the blade is curved. Yeah, that's... The cutting abilities of nail clippers has never been the reason why I don't think you could cut runners with them. It's just the fact that, like, how do you get it in there? Dinosaur sleeves no nubs even if you pull them out of the runners with your fingers. I feel like Dino Plummo is definitely made more for people that aren't Plummo-centric. Let's build these. Bum, 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 bum. My first gunpla is Freedom because that's the first Gundam anime I watched. Oh, that's cool. You see, it's all just about like build what vibes with you. I feel like this way. This way. Ooh. Oh wait, I didn't cut off a node. There we go. It's got dinosaur trivia and comics as you go through the instruction manual. Oh yeah, that is absolutely made for kids. Child! Child! My gunpla's made for adults. And then we put this on. Why does this feel like I put it on the wrong way? Probably because I did. Are there any specific stores online I need to order kits? Oh, there are some stores. Like, so you're US. So like, is it just USA Gundam? I think it is. USA Gundam, you can go to Gundam Planet. Probably not Hobby Links Japan because that'd be expensive for just like a one kit purchase. Depending on where you are, you might actually have stores near you. They would cost more, but then you wouldn't have to like worry about shipping, and you can kind of look at the box beforehand. I like me some window shopping. I like me some window shopping. I just like, but like in person window shopping is just very, I don't know, it tickles my brain. Which way does this go? Whoa! I think this way. Amazon does, but a lot of times they make things more expensive than they should be. How does your wallet survive? Because I'm frugal. You have to be frugal to window shop. Like, there might be tons of things I want to buy, but I won't buy them. Oh, wait. Oh, that piece was not cleaned. Uh-oh. I thought it was sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. For Amazon, it's best to... what's it called? Like, price check against other places. Or even just like the original... Well, original price you can't really do because that's in yen. Yeah, I forgot you budget ice cream. Heck yeah! Heck yeah. Oh, this song good too. I like supporting the local mom and pop shops too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they will be more expensive because they are taking on like the shipping importing fee for you. But it's also just cool to have mom and pop shops near you. And sometimes they have events where you should drop my name. Name drop, Tsukimi V Dorny. Get your Tsukimi B Dorny keychain! Exclamation point merch. And then show that off at your local store. Yeah. Alright. There are nubs. There are horrible nubs on this. And I'll have to deal with them later. But for now, I unfortunately have to go. This is what we've done today. I will prep pieces for next week. Oh wait, other side. This is all we got done today. He's got a little nubby arm. He's got a little nubby arm. Oh yeah, that's right, Hobby Lobby. I forgot. Yeah. Hobby Lobbies actually hold Gunplas as well. I always forget about that because I'd never been to Hobby Lobby. I've never been inside Hobby Lobby. but yes, let us get out of here. Yay, stream didn't crash! Yippee! You have to wash your hands with the Zaku one. Yep, I gotta spend like 10 hours washing my hands just with Zaku one. But thank you everyone for stopping by! Thank you. Okay, wait, we got a lot of it, so I feel like we have to raid. And let's just make it easy. And go here. But thank you everyone so much for stopping by today, and for all the raiders who came and all the raiders that stayed. Actually, wait, raid 2 and raid 2 sub. Finally, you get to see the reason behind the numbers. We've done them before, but. Thanks for the stream. I will name drop if I find the courage. You got this. You got this. Nobody will judge you. 100%. Nobody will judge you. But thank you so much once again, everyone, for stopping by. Let's see. We have more streams this week. I'm not gonna say what exactly. We got Mecha Break tomorrow. We got Demon Bane over on YouTube, and we've got more Fuga 3 this weekend. So stop by if you want. And until next time, Dornians, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until